Act 4-3, Hazing. So now that we have the hammer for 4 minutes, we're going to use it. Immediately start by hitting the sandbags over there and killing both of the enemies. This is a pretty tricky shot because it can flit around a little bit, and then directly in front of you there will be a spawn of wretches. Make sure you seal this hole. That did not seal the hole. I do not know why. That looked perfect to me, but apparently this hole isn't sealed. And it's really strange. I don't know if you can't seal it, I don't know what I did wrong, but I thought I'd sealed it. So right now, I'm going to get assailed by other enemies coming out of that hole, and I really didn't understand at the time what I was doing wrong. And it turns out I just didn't seal that hole. And right there, the reason I didn't punch the wretch is because the hammer's punch is crap, so be careful. But I'm very comfortable with wretches, they don't scare me. That guy over there with the shotgun definitely scares me. But everybody else I'm okay with. So there's another wretch coming out of the hole. He's going to go up onto the turret if you let him, which can be useful. Additionally, if you prop it on top of the sandbags, you can then carry the laser over and hit him. Or you can prop it on the wall behind him and then carry it forward. It's pretty simple stuff. But once you punch him, you can see that the emergence hole is still there. So it's pretty fiddly, that one, to close. So make sure you do it correctly, guys, and you can skip that fight even faster than I did. This sequence here is another tricky one. There's going to be a talk bow guy on the roof doing his usual talk stuff. There's going to be a bunch of spawns in front of us. There's going to be a bunch of emergence holes, and then there's going to be a boomer. This is a very difficult fight, this, sometimes. It's also deactivated my Hammer of Dawn, and I'm going to make a mistake in this mission. Which is really, really frustrating, but I managed to fix it quite quickly. So because a boomer's coming, I'm going to be taking the Lancer off for the boom shot, because the whole point of this run for me personally was to carry power weapons and show you some interesting things, and do some cool strategies with them. So carrying a Lancer is the last thing I want to do, because the Lancer's fantastic, it's the best weapon in the game, but it's also incredibly boring. I don't need to show you how good the Lancer is, right? I don't need to show you any tricks with the Lancer, because the Lancer has no tricks. It's just fantastic at every range, at doing everything. So I'm going to drop my torque bow for a boom shot, thinking I dropped my Lancer, and I'm going to need that torque bow, and I'm not going to have it. So you need to be very careful here, guys, because I honestly couldn't tell you how I did it. I just did, and I regretted it massively, because I love the torque bow, and as much as the Lancer's amazing, it's one of those guns that I don't really want to be using, because I use it so much in everything else that it's nice to not use it, you know? It's nice to carry a long shot through Gears of War 1, because it's one of those things that there are people out there that probably think you can't do that, because there's not enough of it spawning and things. So these spawns are all from the side of you. They drop down. They're pretty interesting, actually, these spawns, but there's not enough of them for them to be too threatening. As long as you understand they're happening, you can just adjust. And look how good this gun is. This is the boomer, by the way. I wish you could chainsaw the boomers like they do in the comics. That'd be cool. One torque bow round gets rid of him. It's just too strong, dude. And then we move forward, and I don't have a torque bow, so this is where I was lamenting it. But I got a really fun piece of footage. Watch this. This guy's going to die, then he's going to land, then he's going to disappear. You see that? How cool was that, right? So, I don't really know why that does that, but I'm so glad I got to capture it. You kill him before he's technically finished his pathing, so he can't die yet. But what it does is, the moment he lands, it teleports him back, and because he's in a kill state, it just shatters him above on the balcony, even though he fell down. So it's a really stupid spawn. Where I'm sitting, by the way, is pretty dangerous. Watch this for a grenade. Look at that. I have no idea how moving to that piece of cover saved me, but I'm glad it did. That's because the cover was sticky. I just wanted to roll away, but I got into cover instead. But I'm going to be pretty wasteful here with boom shots because I was really pissed off that I had it. If I'd have had a torque bow here, I could have ended this immediately and it would have been much cleaner. But instead, I had the boom shot and it really irritated me. The boom shot is a great weapon, but it is not as good as the torque bow. Like, if you use the boom shot for groups of standard grubs, and if you use it for emergence holes, it's not going to do you much wrong, but it just does not shine on insane, so it's way better to have that torque bow for that moment. But thank you for watching, and you take care now.